We get a lot of questions from you guys every day. But one of the most prominent and common questions we get from you is which phone should I buy under 20,000 rupees? Well, it's time we answer this. Hey guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com and today I'm going to talk about the best smartphones under 20,000 rupees. Before we begin, like always, I'd suggest you to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post an awesome new video. Also, this video has been brought to you by AceBuy, which lets you find and hire local professionals with ease. I'll talk more about AceBuy at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Now let's talk about the best smartphones under 20,000. Okay, so gaming and performance are a priority for a lot of people, including me. I hate a phone that lags a lot and does not handle intensive games. Well, if you're looking for a phone that offers the best performance in this price range, you can go for the Honor Play. I know at a price of Rs 19,999, it just manages to get in the sub 20,000 price range, but its price, the Honor Play powered by the Kirin 970 decimates the competitors when it comes to benchmarks and performance. Games like PUBG and Asphalt 9 run smoothly and on high graphics on the Honor Play. Plus, it recently got an update which brought the 4D Smart Shock feature, which really adds to the gaming experience. Anyway, it's not just gaming, even the day-to-day experience is just so smooth and flagship grade. Along with great performance, the Honor Play also has a nice metal design, a display that's pretty good, and a large battery too. So, no issues there. However, if you go for the Honor Play, you will have to compromise on the cameras. The cameras are not bad, they're decent enough, but it's just that there are other phones in this price range with better cameras. Plus, it's priced at 19,999, which makes you think why not add $1,000 to your budget and get the Poco F1, which is a better phone by all means. Anyway, if you don't want to spend 20,000 rupees on a phone or you want the best cameras, the Mi A2 should be your choice. The Mi A2 priced at Rs 16,999 has a 12 plus 20 megapixel dual camera setup and it takes some great photos, be it in daytime and low light. The shots from the Mi A2 have great detail and natural colors and yeah, they look good. Even the portrait mode here is pretty amazing. Just look at some photos taken from the Mi A2 and other phones in this price range. It's pretty clear that the Mi A2 brings the best cameras in this price range. Even the 20 megapixel front camera on the Mi A2 takes some great selfies. So if camera is a priority for you, the Mi A2 should be your choice. But let me tell you that the Mi A2 is a pretty flawed phone. Sure, the design is sleek and nice, the display is pretty good, but the performance here is a mixed bag. I know it has the Snapdragon 660, but in our usage, the performance has been inconsistent. I'm not sure what's the problem here, but it just seems like Xiaomi hasn't really optimized the Android One build on this phone. Plus, the Mi A2 does not have a headphone jack or a micro SD slot. And it has a smaller 3010 mAh battery with no fast charger in the box. Now, those are some big compromises to make. Well, if you're not okay with the lack of headphone jack and the average performance on the Mi A2, you can check out the Nokia 6.1 Plus. The Nokia phone priced at Rs 15,999 features the headphone jack and brings some great performance to the table. It comes with a Snapdragon 636 and stock Android on board, and I'm not sure if it's optimized better than the Mi A2, but I have noticed better performance on the Nokia phone. Plus, it helps that the Nokia 6.1 Plus is the best looking phone in this price range. It has a nice metal frame, glass back, and that gives it a very premium look. It's not just the looks though, this is also the most comfortable phone in this price range. The 6.1 Plus is just a very handy and compact phone, even though it packs in a fairly big and good looking 5.84-inch display. So what's the compromise here? Well, the dual camera setup on the Nokia 6.1 Plus just does not match up well against some of the other phones here. Plus, it has a 3060 mAh battery, which is a bit on the lower side. If a huge battery is what you want, you should check out the Zenfone Max Pro. The Asus phone packs in a massive 5000 mAh battery, which will last you a couple of days on regular usage, pretty easily. It will get you to the second day even on extensive usage. Now that's the battery life I want in flagships. Apart from the great battery performance, the Zenfone Max Pro is an okayish looking phone. But the 5.99-inch display is pretty good and even the performance here is pretty great, thanks to the Snapdragon 636 and stock Android on board. I'm sure you're wondering what's the problem here. Well, it's the cameras. The phone comes in two variants as you all know, and while the 6GB variant does bring a better 16 plus 5 megapixel dual camera setup, it's still not as good as the cameras on the Mi A2 or even the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Having said that, the 3GB variant of the Zenfone Max Pro starts for as low as Rs 11,000, and at that price, the Zenfone Max Pro is just pure value. So if you want to save some money and get a decent phone with some amazing battery life and performance, go for the Zenfone Max Pro. So I'm sure you've all noticed that all of these are great phones in their own right, but they all come with some compromises and flaws. Which is the best phone in this price range that does not bring compromises? Now that's the question, right? Well, the answer is the Redmi Note 5 Pro. The Redmi Note 5 Pro might not have cameras as good as the Mi A2, but they are pretty good and better than the Nokia 6.1 Plus or the Zenfone Max Pro. It has a huge 4000 mAh battery unlike the Mi A2 and the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Plus, it brings great performance thanks to the Snapdragon 636, a decent design, a display that's as good as it gets in this price range, and the headphone jack. It starts at Rs 14,999, which is a lot lower than the 20,000 mark, so it's not even competing with the Poco F1 like the Honor Play. So yes, the Redmi Note 5 Pro is still the best all-around smartphone under 20,000 rupees. Now let's talk a bit about our sponsors for this video. AceBuy is a service aimed at both employers and freelancers. So if you're a freelancer, you can check out the browse page to see all the jobs on offer and bid for the same. It's easy. If you are an employer, you get a view of all the people looking for jobs in this map here. You can also just post a job in the app and you should get a number of responses. Plus, Beebom subscribers can use the promo code GOINDIA to get an additional Rs 300 on their first job. AceBuy is easy to use and you can download it on your Android or iOS smartphone from the link in the description down below. Well, those were the best phones under 20,000 rupees. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why not go for the Poco F1, which is obviously the better phone than all of these phones? Well, this list is for someone who is strictly on a budget of Rs 20,000. Anyway, if you're still confused, you can check out the reviews of all of these phones from the links in the description down below. So which phone are you going to go for? Tell us in the comment section below. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends who are confused between phones in the 20,000 price range. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.